In the world of Kung Fu, speed is invincible.
Wesley was born and raised in Hong Kong. He then went to Australia to study communication design in Queensland University of Technology. After graduating, he went back to Hong Kong and spent around 8 years working at Fox and Now TV in broadcast design roles.
咁我做 designer 嘅時候咧，對揾錢好有興趣嘅。咁揾錢係點咧？你做 designer，一係你接多幾份 freelance 嘅啫，係咪先？咁但我冇喎，咁我就點咧？我就花好多時間咧喺度睇一啲股市嘅書嘅，喺度睇啲巴菲特嘅《巴菲特傳》啊、Intelligent Investor 啊嗰啲咁樣嘅。咁喺嗰段時間，其實我累積咗好多呢一方面嘅知識咯。咁所以而家諗翻就係話，咦，人生就好似 Steve Jobs 咁講，就係 connecting the dots 咯。
Wes was inspired by Steve Jobs' keynote in 2010 and thought to himself, it will be a great idea to create an app for iPhone. A year later, he started using an iPhone and couldn't find a phone case he liked, so he started an app called Casetagram.
嗰個價值觀都係諗住盡快去儲到第一嚿資金去上車買樓咯，係啊，咁其實同大部分香港人係冇分別㗎，甚至乎唔知道原來你點樣去 run 一間公司冇乜咁嘅理念。但係我到嗰一刻行到嗰個位，個機會嚟咗，咁我就做咗啲決定咯，就係冇上車，就上咗呢間公司咯，係啊。
Being an Instagram addict himself, Wes wanted to enable users to turn nice Instagram photos into phone cases with Casetagram. Casetagram had gotten great traction during the first year, and people started copying in the second year. It was when Wes decided to bail on the customization model and started a brand instead. That's how Kestify was born. According to Wes, users don't just want a customized phone case, they want something that represents them, to be able to express themselves. Being headquartered in Hong Kong definitely has its perks for a physical product-focused company like Kestify, due to its proximity to China. Kestify positions itself as a full-stack company, from branding, manufacturing to shipping its own products, which can't be replicated easily.
咁所以就係我哋將我哋嗰個一個專注擺咗喺建立個品牌度，因為只有一個好嘅品牌，你先係可以打擊到一啲即係 copycat 咯。因為要去複製一個產品係好容易，但係要複製一個理念係好難嘅。
Speed and timing is very important for startup business. Kestify seized the opportunity to be the first of its kind and received global media attention as a result. Many celebrities are using Kestify's product, including people like Lionel Messi, Snoop Dogg, Kobe Bryant, and many more.
Back in 5 years ago when nobody used the term KOL, influencer marketing, we were already there, right, before it started. So the way we did it, right, is, it's really simple. You make a great products that people love, and what is the first thing people do when they got their phone cases, right? They take a selfie, right? They take a selfie, they post it on Instagram. And that's how it all started. It's like the ripple effect.
Throughout the years, Kestify has also crossed over with many big brands like NBA, Disney, Pokemon, Hello Kitty, and many others. Kestify has more than 2.3 million followers on Instagram, over 1.5 million Facebook followers, and they are also active on other social media platforms. As the results, Kestify has grown into one of the top 3 tech accessory brands in the world.
My last name is Lee, Bruce Lee.
So why is speed so important, right? So I'm going to bring up a quote from Bruce Lee, as you know, one of the icons from Hong Kong. So he say, so this is like a quote that he said, 天下武功，唯快不破. How do you apply that to business? Like why in the business world, especially for a small startup, why speed is so important? But with a small team, with a small startup, you have to move fast. That's the only chance you beat your Goliath. 2 years ago when Apple first launched the Apple Watch, and our team thought, okay, look at the keynotes. Hey, that's a very interesting watch. That's a very interesting device. But the watch bands are ugly, right? I'm not going to get one of that unless there is more beautiful watch bands. So what do? So we go back and decided to make Apple Watch bands for the Apple Watch. I mean, on the day that Apple gave the keynote, right? And guess how long we rolled out the products? We rolled it out in a week. You got it, yes. Yeah, we got it rolling in a week. Because of that, because of the speed that we got into Mashable, Wall Street Journal, all the big press, and it's free.